Hey guys, been a while, right? Well, not really, but yeah. These days I've been playing a lot of Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, and I was like, damn, this is a good game. I'm having fun. This is an amazing game. Like seriously, the only Castlevania games I played in my whole life was Castlevania Ecclesia for the DS, which I didn't play too much, just a little bit until like I lost the game, and Castlevania 64. Yeah, don't play that. It's really, really bad. Anyway, I had a choice between Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance or whatever, Castlevania Circle of the Moon, or Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. And I'm like, damn, this is a hard choice. Then, I made my choice when I seen the main character. Look at his hair, it's so beautiful, majestic, it's so awesome! I was about to say gothic. Anyway, I like, hey, he looks awesome, I have to play with him, so why not? So yeah, that's why I chose Aria of Sorrow, purely on the main character. That's a lie, but whatever, I'm trying to be funny here, so just forget what I just said. Chose it randomly, and I'm happy. It was really, really fun. Anyway, how about we get to the review? Oh, and before we start, you should really check out Castlevania on Netflix, the anime. It's solid. I don't care if you're not a weeb or not. If you're a Castlevania fan, you'll love it. Trust me. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin. Yeah, so if you don't know the story of Castlevania, I'll give you a quick summary. So basically, Dracula, oh, I'm sorry, not that Dracula. Dracula is basically the bad guy. And every time, there's someone here to defeat him with the vampire killer, the whip. It looks like a belt that my dad used to use on, okay, that's not funny, I'm very sorry. Anyway, every time, there's someone here to stop him, every generation. This guy just doesn't die. And those special people are the Belmont clans. They're basically raised and trained to defeat Dracula. Like, that's their goal, that's their job. That must pay well. But basically, only them can do it with their special whip. So yeah, that's basically what you need to know about like Castlevania in general. Now let's talk about Aria of Sorrow's story. It does things a lot different this time. This game takes place in Japan in the year 2035. Soma Cruz, the main character, is a high school exchange student. He has a childhood friend or a classmate, Mina Hakuba, who is the daughter of the caretaker of the shrine. On a random day, he decided to go meet her to the shrine, and while he was walking up the stairs, he realized, oh, the stairs are pretty long today, and while he was walking up, he, well, basically fainted. He wakes up to his childhood friend Mina, and meets a weird stranger named Ginya. Ginya reveals to Soma that we're inside Dracula's castle, and inside an eclipse. Before he has the time to explain things, the monsters attack. But Genya has power to defeat them. But one managed to escape his attack and go straight for Mina. But Soma protects his childhood friends, and discovers that he has weird powers now. The power to use the abilities of the monsters he kills. And that's pretty much where the game starts. Going further inside the castle, you'll meet a lot of interesting characters, like Graham, who seems pretty sinister, Yoko, who's pretty cool, and Hammer, who is basically a salesman for weapons, and throughout the game he'll help you like get stronger weapon, armor, and all that stuff. He's pretty useful. I like him. He's my dude. Oh, and there's Jay, a guy who has amnesia and doesn't know why he's here. And you may be asking yourself that this is kind of a weird description of seeing all these characters, but there's a reason why. If I talk about what they do and what they're doing in the castle, well, it's already spoilers, so yeah. I'll have to talk about spoilers now. I'm gonna put a number on the screen so you can skip if you want to play the game. You should really play the game for yourself. So yeah, I'm about to start now. Watch out, spoilers! Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this so it won't be too difficult, but I suck at explaining things, so here we go. Remember when I said that there's always will be a Belmont to stop Dracula? Well, in 1999, this Belmont Julius, who in front of me Jay, defeated Dracula. Finally, and he died. He freaking died for once. But Dracula is finding a way to reincarnate himself inside someone else. And that possible successor is you, the main character. This is one of the reasons why you can get abilities from killing monsters. But here's the catch, Graham is also a worthy candidate. He is leader of a popular cult Man, if there are some goth girls in that cult, sign me right up, boy. But anyway, once he finds out that you can get Dracula's power too, he starts to get really mad, and later goes on and stabs Yoko. Then Genya will tell you to go defeat him. Then while you climb up all the long stairs and reach the top of Dracula's castle, you finally face him. You guys fight to decide who will become Dracula. Then from here, there's 3 possible endings. A normal one where you beat Graham and everything goes back to normal. A bad one where you become Dracula and that Belmont kills you. And the good one where you defeat the darkness within you and well, everything goes back to normal. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Man, I stayed way too long in the storyline section, I'm very sorry. But let's go to the gameplay section now. Castlevania Aria of Sorrow's gameplay is pretty fun. You get your standard health bar and your standard energy bar. Energy bar. Anyways, you can stab people and stab people when you're crouching. Seems pretty simple, right? But this is where the game shines. You can get 3 souls that boost your abilities in this game. The first one, the bullet soul, is the offensive type. You can throw crows, bones, bomb, some weird air-shaped thing, and my favorite one, the anime waifu girl. Best move in the entire game, fight me. And I'm not even kidding, this thing uses so much of your energy, and it's really powerful. I'm not even saying it just because it's an anime girl. Anyway, next is the Guardian Soul. It's mostly defensive type move. It's pretty useful in my opinion, but sometimes I just forget that I have it for some reason. It's pretty useful, but if you activate it for too long, you'll eat up all your energy bar. Now the Ability Soul. The Ability Soul is pretty simple. It's mostly stuff that you need to proceed the castle, like triple jump or sliding or stuff like that. It's mostly just to proceed the castle. But if you press the R button, you can like backstep, and it's like some Michael Jackson move. I don't know. It's so cool. I don't know why. It's pretty stylish. And that's pretty much it. The souls really makes the game very fun. But they're RNG. Like if you kill a skeleton, it's not guaranteed you'll have his soul or ability. You'll have to kill him a lot of times and just wait until you get it. It's really RNG. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that the game is like an RPG, meaning that when you kill enemies, you get XP. So at least you're not wasting your time killing an enemy over and over and over to get his skill. Oh, and when you explore the castle, there's some rooms that give you really powerful weapons. And I found myself finding stuff better than the shop. Like sometimes I would go to the shop and buy an expensive weapon, just to find out later that I found a weapon that's like 10 times stronger than the one that cost me like $1 billion. It's pretty funny, but I guess it's just depending on the situation. I just find exploring better than using the actual shop. In terms of weapons though, equipment, well, I never found any powerful armor. Mostly hammer was giving me the good stuff. So yeah, exploring is actually pretty useful in this game, so I would actually recommend it. You can find a lot of variety of weapons, like an ice sword, fire sword, poison sword, a lance sword. Like, it's really good to explore in this game. But yeah, the gameplay, it's solid, it's very addicting, it's fun. Now let's go to the monsters, the enemies. Enemies. There's a lot of sorts of enemies, a lot of good enemies, a lot of annoying enemies. Let me show you an example. Here's a basic enemy. All he does is throw bombs and you kill him immediately. But this enemy, you have to wait until he attacks you before you can kill him. You can just jump over him, but sometimes the room is small and you have to wait for him to attack so you can attack him. And it gets annoying. It's not hard, it's annoying. I'm not complaining, you're supposed to have annoying enemies from time to time, but screw that skeleton, I hate him. Besides the annoying enemies from time to time, I like how every enemy has their own technique, their own way of trying to kill you. And look at their designs is pretty neat too. Since this is, well, basically Castlevania, their designs is creepy and sometimes just disgusting. I remember once going inside this random room and I saw some ghosts in the mirror and I was like, what the heck is this? And I was like, holy snap, this is actually quite cool. Now I was like, oh, this mirror, there's nothing. And I started dancing in front of the mirror and he freaking attacked me. I don't know why I wasn't expecting him to attack me. I was still like surprised that he was in the mirror. But yeah, there's a lot of fun enemies like that. Like I found this lady who was acting nice, but she tried to attack me too. Like I legit thought she was an NPC or something. That's why I didn't attack her. She just walked up nicely and she freaking kicked me. Like, so that put me in my guard after that. And after I saw a spider, naked girl who shot webs with her melons. And that's weird. I would say best waifu, but I hate and despise spiders. So yeah, I'm not gonna make that joke. So yeah, if you want to bang a spider chick, well, you need some help. Professional help. Oh yeah, and when I went to a boss room, I found a boss with a flying head. And at first she looked human, and it was kind of just creepy and weird. And he kept changing form. Like every time you beat it, it would become uglier and uglier. His second form became an old freaking man. What a trap. Don't you hate it when you find out the girl you were beating is actually a man in disguise as a woman? Yeah, me too. And after you beat it again, it becomes a freaking furry. Don't you hate it when the girl you were fighting was actually a man, but wasn't a man, but actually was a furry? Yeah, same. Well, jokes aside, it was a really cool boss. Oh yeah, I found an enemy I just couldn't kill at all, and I stayed like for 10 minutes hitting him, and he just wouldn't die. Like every time I hit him, it would do 1% damage to him, even if I would do my soul's abilities. You should go play and try to kill him and figure what it's about, because I really don't know why he was invincible. But yeah, that was just pretty interesting. So yeah, the enemies are freaking great. I love them. Each one of them are really cool to fight, and yeah, they just get harder and harder after you beat them the first time. And yeah, the bosses. The bosses, well, to me, I didn't have any hard time. Besides fighting the skeleton, the Grim Reaper, he was hard as hell at the beginning until I found out his weakness. And the final boss, until I figured out his weakness, he was really easy. He had a final form too, but it was pretty easy too. The only boss to me was the hardest was the Grim Reaper. Screw the Grim Reaper, he is really annoying. Oh yeah, there are witches in this game, and when you kill them, they become cats. It's really cute. The female enemies are well done in this game, I have to admit. I need a girlfriend. Okay, I'm just joking around. Oh, and remember when I said I would not like lower my guard again for a female enemy? Well, it happened again. I saw an NPC that I thought that needed help, and it was just a deeping girl that was trying to kill me. Man. See? Never judge by appearance. I guess? Whatever, I'm not making sense. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, I'm happy for you, because my video sucks. Anyway, sooner or later I'm gonna play Circle of the Moon and Symphony of the Night, or whatever, I'm not sure which, and I'll stream the games on Twitch, so you can just follow my Twitch. I'll put it in the screen right now, you see it? I'm not sucking my own dick, you just go follow me on Twitch. Anyway, I like making videos like this. I'm just now learning Adobe and everything, and it's really fun. I just suck editing and stuff, yeah. But the game was really fun. That's my first Castlevania game. It's a solid game, it's very fun. Way better than 64 anyway. Put that 64 in the trash. But yeah, as my first Castlevania game, I'm quite sad I wasn't a fan of the series before. Man, the game is fun. Anyway, now I'm officially a Castlevania fan. Where's the god chicks? Where are the gothic chicks? Where are they? I'm just kidding. Anyway, I hope you have a nice day. And like always, stay cool. Oh yeah, before I go, tell me what game you want me to review or play on Twitch. I would really like that, because you know it's really nice to not be lonely in the comment section and only have 4 views and videos and stuff, and I'm not relying on clickbait because I'm a too nice guy. So yeah, please support me. I need money to feed my family. Okay, bye bye.